with me? Yeah, we're away. Okay, so as usual, thank you to everyone for taking the time to participate with the 4C initiative, and welcome to our 13th session. So as before, the session will be recorded and will be available from the free resources section of our website. It should be up definitely within a week of the session taking place. And don't forget that all previous 12 sessions are up there, so you can access them now if you're interested and haven't viewed them yet. So they're all up apart from the last one, which was on interactive whiteboards, and obviously this one is not up yet, but they'll both be up probably both up tomorrow. So I'd also like to mention the sponsors of this initiative, who are Nominate Trust and Cambridge University Press, and thank them too again for making these sessions possible. So you've all been muted on entry and will be muted throughout the session, so if you have questions or if you just generally want to communicate with myself or Cliff, this will be undertaken through the chat function, which you can see on the right hand side of your screen. So that's about all the housekeeping. So today we're extremely lucky to have Clifford Browne from the NCC to speak to us about using reference content in the classroom. So thanks a million, Cliff, for taking the time to prepare the session for today and for taking the time to actually deliver it with us. So Clifford Browne was a classroom teacher for 28 years and was then seconded to work as project coordinator for the Digital Hub Learning Initiative. His main area of interest is the integration of technology into teaching and learning. He has developed technology-based projects for primary and secondary schools and provides professional development workshops for teachers and other educational agencies. He's given presentations to conferences nationally and internationally on the work he's done with schools in the Digital Hub area of Dublin. So after that, I think I'll just hand you over to Cliff now, if he's ready, who'll take you through around a 40-minute presentation. So then, as I say, be time for some questions, and we'll undertake these through the chat function. So if you're ready to go, I'll hand it over to you, Cliff.
Yeah, I'm ready, Neil. Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are you? You're all very welcome to today's. Yeah?
I'll just make you presenter, Cliff. Just hang on 1 sec.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
Okay, so now you're ready to go?
Very good. Well, welcome everybody again to today's session on looking at reference content in the primary school classroom. And I hope you'll enjoy the session. I'm working for the National Centre for Technology in Education at the moment, and the brief I have on this particular session is to look at using Britannica Online, which is a resource that NCTE have made available to all teachers in all schools, both primary and secondary, and it's available through the SkullNet website, which looks like this. And so when people go to skullnet.ie, this is where you'll see a link to Britannica Online. Now they also have available for all teachers Wordbook, and I'm not going to be discussing Wordbook today. The focus of the presentation will be on Britannica Online, and this is going to be a live session. I'm going to use the internet. I'm going to log in to Britannica Online and go through the various features, and so we hope that the internet is working well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share my desktop with you now, so you should be able to see what I'm doing. So you should all be able to see that desktop now, and as you can see, this is what the login looks like after I have logged into Britannica Online. So I've gone in through skullnet.ie, and this is the home page for Britannica Online School Edition. And you'll see that it's divided up into various sections. There's the full Encyclopedia Britannica for A-level students and above, and then there's an area for students themselves. And the area that I'm particularly interested in, and the one I'm going to spend some time showing you today, is this one here, Britannica for primary schools. So when I log into that area, this is what our home page looks like. And you'll see it's bright and colourful, and there are many features to it. And we'll explain each of these in turn, and we'll do some searching, and we'll look at how to use all the facilities that are there. So I suppose the first thing teachers are going to do when they come into Britannica Online is they're going to be looking for information about something. This could be a random search for some information. Maybe it could be a topic that has just arisen during a lesson, and you want to find out some more about it. Or you could have a definite project in mind that the class are going to study, and if that's the case, you may want to prepare some resources in advance for a classroom. And this is where some of the features of, like the workspace will become critical, and have a look at that area in a little while. But I suppose the first protocol would be this one here. What would you like to know about? Where you immediately just type in a topic of interest. Now I'm going to just go quite broad here, and I'm going to put in a word like desert. I suppose desert could also be interpreted as desert, but if we go as desert initially. And when we get into the results section, you'll see that there are 297 results for desert. Now that's a very large number, and that might be far too much for somebody to comprehend. So maybe you might want to refine your search a little bit, particularly, let's say, if you were looking at the Sahara Desert. You can just click into the box and then your search. And you can see this should bring up a lot fewer results. So in this case now you have 28 results. You'll see how the results can be divided up. Some of these little images here are for saving what you found. And you'll see that there are journals and magazine articles, and you'll see some links to websites around this topic. You'll also find that the results are in not just printed documentation, but in multimedia. There are a number of results also, from photographs to video. And what I'm going to do is I think we click on the hard tab and see what comes up for that. Now you'll notice when the print results come up, for example, that some of the words are highlighted. Now these are additional links that would take you to other sections of Botanica where you'll find additional information. Another feature you'll see here is a play icon so that you can hear a paragraph read out loud. Now, if I click this, you'll hear it. The only problem is I can't stop it playing once it starts. So I don't know whether you want to hear all that read, but let's play it. The marketing shop forget on that is the power. So that's going to read away there. It's kind of released upon and here in the Northern Africa, from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Bahrain, half-flat territory. I don't get into the cover at some of the journals and magazine results. There we are. And now we see that if we wanted to go out and have a look at some of these are from this information service here. We could go out and we could read some of the results from that. Likewise, if you wanted to have a look at some of the websites around the topic, you can get further links to the Sahara as well. Let's have a look then at getting more information than, let's say, from a journal and a magazine. So if I